You know, I have a huge problem with this situation that I cannot come to terms with. The issues that I have. I'm trying to think about it. How can I get out of this situation? But my problem is this: is the idea that my life is being manipulated by other people, and there's nothing I can do about it. That someone else wants to decide what happens in my life, and I have no say in the matter. That if I want my life to change, I'm gonna have to comply with their demands. That to me, that's something that I cannot deal with in this life. It's very uncomfortable to me. I cannot come to terms with this. I don't know what. Sorry, I don't know why my life came to this. I want to understand the psychological roots of why this is, and I think it goes back to family. This is a dynamic that was ingrained in the psyche of all the people involved, and nothing has changed. But I'm trying to break away from the cycle. This dynamic that they're the authority. Let me explain something real quick. I grew up in a household where I was the smallest person in the household. Right? Everybody else was grown. My aunts, my father, my uncle, my grandparent, everybody was above me, right? Because I was the smallest child. Because basically I went to live with my grandmother when I was 9 months old. Everybody was already, grown teenagers. So I was the smallest one in the house. So basically everybody had authority over me. I had to listen to everyone in the house because I was the smallest one. The you know. So this is a dynamic that hasn't changed in life. They still feel that somehow, even though I'm 41 years old, they still have authority over me. This is completely wrong. This is completely misguided. My aunt wants to feel that she's in charge still, even though I'm a grown ass fucking man who I've been on my own since I was 16, 17 years old. I moved out of the house. I've been working and living on my own. Always, I was very independent. Of all the family members, one of the most independent individuals was me. But somehow I cannot seem to be able to get away from their grip. Even though I'm not physically near these people, but they still somehow want to they still want to have a grip on my life, and they want to decide and determine how my life is going to go, how my life is going to be. And if I don't comply with whatever the fuck they have in mind for me, then I'm gonna have to suffer. And I haven't come to terms with this idea that that these people, they need to grow. Because I realized that they grew old, but they never grew up, and they need to grow up. This is a very childish situation, and anybody who's involved, corporations, government, whoever, they need to grow up. Because I'm gonna work this out somehow psychologically. I need to try. I need to get away from the grip. I need to destroy this idea in their minds that somehow I need to comply with their demands, no matter what. This is fucking childish. That's why I'm doing anything. Because they need to let go. They need to let go. I'm a grown ass fucking 41-year-old fucking man. They need to say whatever the fuck they have to say. They need to fucking get it over with. They need to fucking get this situation over with so that I can move on with my life and they can move on with their lives. I don't want to be connected to these people. I don't want other people. This is very uncomfortable to me. I don't want other people to manipulate my life. Because this is very uncomfortable to think of this. I've been trying to think about how this situation came to be, really. Well, because of what I said before, but I'm trying to think, how can I make these people understand that this is wrong. This is wrong. We grown fucking people. And my aunt and my cousin and a bunch of other people, they need to get off this idea that somehow they need to manipulate and control my life because I don't understand why. That's a huge fucking problem, you know. I hate this idea that somebody else, you know, got me somehow by the strings, and they the ones who are going to control and manipulate my life and dictate what happens. If I don't comply, I pay the price. It's like I'd rather pay the price, you know, and be free on my own terms than to comply with a bunch of fucking assholes and a bunch of fucking ignorance and a bunch of fucking tyrants. Because that's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like now. Like they're fucking tyrants. You know what I'm saying? They are acting like a bunch of fucking tyrants. They need to get this situation over with. I don't know who's involved. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if there's corporations, government, whoever is involved in this situation. I say, you know what? You need to grow the fuck up. Put an end to this shit. This is stupid. No matter what, in the end, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I feel like doing. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do in this fucking life. I tell people, I'd rather get killed out here in the streets than be a goddamn fucking slave. I came from a free country. I'm not gonna come to this country to be a fucking slave in this motherfucker. A country that claims to be the home of the free, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And I've been in this country for almost 20 years. And because of someone else's fucked up thinking and fucked up ideology, my life has taken a turn for the worst. You know what I'm saying? If anybody said, what were you going to do with your life? I said, listen, I started writing songs by the age of 17. I was pretty good. I thought that by 21, 22 years old, I was going to be either a songwriter, producer, or something. My life was derailed. So anybody says, well, technology, listen, I was going to make it no matter what. I'm talented, I'm creative, I'm a problem solver. I can do all kinds of shit. I was going to make it no matter what. I was going to make it in this life one way or another. I'm good across many different, you know, things, and I was gonna make it one way or another. Business, music, acting, something. I was gonna find something matter, something. I was gonna make something. I was gonna make something of my life, one way or another. But they have derailed my life. Think about it. I'm a very creative individual, songwriter. I have written hundreds of songs, rap songs, Spanish, English, romantics, all kinds of songs, pop songs, all kinds of songs. Right? I've written the lyrics for the songs. Hundreds over the years. Very creative. Can design, I can do anything, act, whatever. So why is my family basically trying to destroy everything, every creative endeavor? They try to destroy, listen, all my recordings, all my drawings, all my writings, all my music, either lost, destroyed, or stolen because something that my family is doing behind my back. All my work, everything just completely gone, destroyed. I have come up with so many fucking ideas that if members of my family, they had a brain and were different kind of people, we all be rich. We all be fucking rich. We wouldn't have all these fucking problems. We all be happy, rich, married with kids, and living a great life. But life has taken a turn for the worst. Why would that be? But they want to blame me. Well, that's not me. That's them. You know what I'm saying? I can do anything. Music, poetry, writing, anything I put my mind to, I can do. So why my family, instead of helping me develop these talents and all that, so we could probably all make it and be happy and all that shit, they have decided to, well, sabotage my life and destroy everything I do. I have written hundreds of songs. What are they? Lost, stolen, destroyed, left behind. Why? Because of my family. Designs, these ideas, what are they? Lost, destroyed, stolen. Why? Because of my family. This is very stupid when you think about it. You know? I used to fucking write songs in 5 minutes. I used to come up with concepts and songs and melodies and all kinds of shit. I lost all that. I was poetry. I was great. That could have been great. You know, if all that creative inspiration has been destroyed by my family, basically. And what am I doing? I'm just out here trying to figure out what kind of fucking asshole shit they're on. This is incredible when you think about it.